Okay, for this video, I'm going to show you how to add muzzle fire. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it in DaVINCI Resolve. And all these things you see here, I think they're called nodes. And this is what it took, it took me to do all this. I know it looks like it's a lot, but it's not. It's really simple. And this DaVINCI Resolve is free to use. I mean, they have a Pro Studio one that is not free, but I didn't use that for this. So let me show you how to create muzzle fire. First of all, this image right here, this was this video here. I created a still image in Midjourney, and then I videoized it in Pika Labs. You can see a little watermark there because I did it for free in Pika Labs. And the image that I'm going to show you how to add muzzle fire to is this one. This guy here, I created him Midjourney, and I didn't like the results I was getting when I was trying to videoize it in Pika, and I've tried it in other AI video tools, and I just wasn't liking the results. So I decided to leave it as a still image, and I'm just going to add some movement whenever the muzzle fire goes off. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Open up Fusion. And again, like a lot of my tutorials, it's better to just watch what I do. That's probably better than listening to me try to explain it, because a lot of stuff I just can't verbalize it. So just watch what I do. It's probably better for you. At least that's the way I learn. I'll do it slow enough for you to just watch how I do it. Okay, so right here, there's the output. That's the one that's highlighted. That's the image, and I pulled another image down right here so that I'm going to use that as a mask to help me add the illumination from the muzzle fire. Okay, you don't have to do that. I like to do that whenever I add muzzle fire to something. All right, but you don't have to do that. You can just add the muzzle fire. See, I just bring that down, connect it to that, and it creates a little merge node, I guess they call it. I don't know. Okay, and I highlight that again. I click on a little color correction thing. You can tweak this stuff all day. I'm just basically showing you how to do it, and then you can go on your own and do it and have a ball, have fun. That's good for me. And I go into effects and I add mask, and I just use this one. That works. Okay. And now, excuse me, getting over a cold still. I'm going to bring down the muzzle fire. I never know where to put this node. Guess I'll put it right there. Merge it. Creates like a second little merge thing. Over here, adjust the size. And then I go over here towards this apply mode. I'm gonna blend it basically. Go from normal to screen. That's good for my liking. And now going to add another one. Gives you like a third. Okay, same thing here. Except this time I'm going to go ahead and yeah, so this right here, this is basically the keyframes. Okay, you click on keyframes and it brings this box area right here, and it shows you, it allows you to place it where you want. As you notice, I just moved that muzzle fire right over here. I moved this over the time thing. I moved it and put the muzzle fire right there. Now, adjusting the size of that. Gonna blend that like I did for the other one. Good. And I moved it over again, right? Because I'm gonna put a third muzzle fire right there. Before I do that, probably make just a little bit of room. I'll bring it right here. And there's the fourth one. There's the fourth merge. See, here's the third muzzle fire right here. I'm going to move it over to the spot where I want it. Okay, so, you know, click on that fourth merge, adjust the size. There you go. Now, screen. And I think that is it. So, that's basically it, right? So if you were to see it play, it would look like this, which is not what we want, but just I want to show you. And I've already got it to where it goes in loops, okay? Look. You see those muzzle flashes go off, but okay, you don't want that. So what we're going to do is, so you can notice the difference, I'm going to go ahead and for the mask, right? I'm gonna go to the mask where I created this little illumination, okay? And we're gonna keyframe it so that you can only see the illumination whenever the muzzle uh, fires are shown, okay? So right here where it says level, you bring that all the way down to normal. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move all these muzzle fires down just a little bit like that. Okay. All right. So I have its normal. Where is it? I lost it. Okay. Here it is. All right. So I brought that level thing. It was way up here. I brought it to normal. And now I'm going to hit a keyframe. Okay. So I'm gonna right click, little arrow thing, click it right over here. See, there's a muzzle fire. Right before that, I'm gonna click it normal again, keyframe while it's still normal, like that. And then bam, there's the muzzle fire. So I'm just gonna bring the level all the way up, and it's gonna keyframe again. What I usually do is, yeah, it's like that. There's the muzzle fire. Click one over, bring the level all the way down again. Okay. And then you keep going, keep going, keep going. Arrow to your right. There's the muzzle fire again. Go back one. Keyframe it so it's normal. There's the muzzle fire. Take it all the way up again. Click one. Take it all the way back down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oops. There it is. Go back one. While it's normal, keyframe it. Here you go. See the muzzle fire. Take it all the way back up. Go one. Muzzle fire is gone. So you take it all the way back down again. There it is. Okay. Now this is what it looks like after we do that. Get the idea? Fantastic. Now, the last part is adding movement whenever the muzzle fire goes off. Kind of little vibration movement. That's the next part. Okay. Okay, now this is the last part that wraps everything up. This is when we add camera shake. It makes it a little bit more dramatic whenever we see the muzzle fire. So what you do, you go from fusion to edit. And once you do that, you just click on that to highlight it. And I guess you can go to the beginning. And I already have camera shake right here. Okay. So all I did is in the search box, I put in camera, and camera shake pretty much pops up right away. All right. So just drag it right on top like that. And you see it over here. Okay. So I go ahead and press play, and this is what it looks like. Yeah, that just looks silly. So we're going to go ahead and make it to where it looks not silly. And here we go. It's going to add a little punch to the... All right, so, all right, here we go. I'm going to take motion blur all the way, and I'm just going to do all these things like big time, like that. And okay. And how we do this we're gonna start off normal. Okay. Go ahead and click our keyframes. Okay. And with the little arrow button, I'm gonna click, 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 click until we see that muzzle flash. There it is. So right before it, I'm gonna click those keyframes as it's normal. Muzzle flash. I'm gonna go ahead and take these all the way up. Okay. Click again. I kind of leave it there for a second. Okay. And then one more. I'm gonna go normal. Okay. It's just gonna make it. It's gonna make the shake a little bit more dramatic whenever you see the muzzle flash. So I'm clicking again, little arrow button to the next muzzle flash. Okay, there it is. So again, we're gonna go ahead and hit the keyframes for normal. You see the muzzle flash. We're gonna take this all the way up. And then one more, keep it there. One more, bring it all the way down. See how it automatically puts in those keyframes? Yep. And then for the last one, gonna do it again. There's that muzzle flash. So we're gonna go ahead and keyframe it right before the muzzle flash comes up. We're gonna go ahead and keyframe normal. There's the muzzle flash. Punch it all the way up. One more. Okay, then third time, bring it all the way down. And now you're about to see how much more interesting it's gonna look. Okay. See that? Looks a lot better. I did it for this guy too. Very cool. That's a still image. You can kind of think of this as basically, say you've got a scene and it's got a bunch of random people during a shootout, and you just need extra people in there, so you just create people in Midjourney, and of course make sure it blends in with your scene, and you just go ahead and do this for just people shooting at each other. It can be a war movie or something. You can just throw them in like that, right? There you go. That's the end of this tutorial.